This is the brief on German idealism in contemporary philosophy. So, for a long time, right, the main analytic philosophers, the logic folks, they kind of just brushed off thinkers like Kant, Fichte, and Hegel. But now, things are changing. Big names today are actually diving back into these German idealists. Why? Well, they're trying to figure out some really deep stuff, like how do we as a society decide what's right or wrong? That's normativity. And, what is consciousness? Okay, first up, this renewed interest, it's pretty significant. Because look, for decades after World War II, a lot of experts just dismissed Hegel. They thought his ideas were, I don't know, just too vague, maybe too much grand theory about spirit and reality. Now, the idea is to kind of sift through it. Keep the logical structure, the system, but maybe leave behind some of those really heavy metaphysical claims. Second, there's this huge debate now about how exactly we should read Hegel. Some folks, taking what they call a deflationary approach, say, hey, let's focus on the social stuff, how we together figure out what's true or right. But others push back, right? They say, whoa, hold on. You can't just chop out the tricky metaphysical bits. That's part of what makes Hegel, well, Hegel. And finally, a major point of tension is all about autonomy. Like, who's really in charge of the rules we live by? Kant, he was big on the individual. You decide the moral law for yourself. It's all about self-legislation. But thinkers influenced by Hegel, they kind of flip that. They argue, look, your freedom isn't just something you create. It's actually built up over time through how society recognizes you, through our shared habits and practices. Being free is something you achieve within the community. So yeah, what we're seeing is philosophy today using German idealism as this really valuable lens, helping us get a clearer picture of how our own minds, society's rules, and our life together all connect.